Just a quick update here. I wanted to go over this Bitcoin price action. You can see Bitcoin got rejected here. If we go over to the 24-hour, we can see Bitcoin got really rejected here as soon as it poked through this 25K range. As you can see, it poked above it here, and then we got this sell-off. This was right on the heels of us hearing that China has been like aggressively pumping new liquidity into their markets, and we see this China bid. As you can see, some projects like Conflux, which are apparently China coins. I'm not an expert on the China narrative at all. There's other folks like Andrew Kang here, who you should check out. Andrew Kang is a trader. I don't know too much about him, but he's sort of got this on-chain trading account that's been trading on GMX, which is a decentralized derivatives exchange. And his account, apparently he crushes at trading. He's saying that he's identified a bunch of like supposedly China coins. Again, take all of it with a grain of salt. Never assume that the whales are truly on your side here. I always assume that they're not. But as we see here, there's a little bit of a sell-off here. I mean, Bitcoin's still hanging in there above 24,000, which if we look back at the last 90 days, you can barely see the sell-off, right? It's still very high here. We can see it just making a nice big run up here. Personally, wouldn't be panicking, but again, the reason why I'm not panicking, I want to go over this over and over again. Position sizing is truly bliss. Like if you position size like I have, I've only got, less than 5% of my liquidity in the markets. And that's because a few percent has like more than doubled, almost tripled what I put in here towards the beginning of the year. And that's allowed me to feel very stress-free throughout this rally. I'll allocate more when I feel the confidence. But for right now, I'm just watching. I know that if we bust through 25 convincingly, alts are going to go crazy. So I'll put a little more into alt and watch it grow. And I'll probably take profits again around the 30K mark just because I don't know what's going to happen there. Now, if we sell off from here, I'm still in pretty much significant profit since my early January plays, and I have a ton of liquidity, the vast majority, over 90% of my liquidity, ready still to deploy if we do make new lows. Again, I'm not saying that we need to make new lows for this strategy to work. I'm just saying I'm not convinced that the market's going to run away from us overnight. I think it's going to be pretty long and choppy. And to that effect, this is the Wifey Dashboard. We keep an eye on Wifey's tweets. He's been a giga bear, helped us stay cool, calm, and collected through the last bear market rallies. And he thinks all markets here, international equities, fixed income, international fixed income, interest rates, commodities, you see a ton of chop on his dashboard that he's created. It's something really strange. Again, I don't know how it fits in here, but you see China now talking about creating a world peace dialogue. Apparently, Xi Jinping is in Russia right now, trying to forge a path to world peace. So it's a new sort of China that you're seeing talk about world peace. I don't think I've ever seen this out of China. Again, I don't trust China as far as I can throw it, which, given the fact that it's a really big country, ain't too far. I can't throw it too far. So although we see China printing and we see it unbanning Bitcoin and crypto, we now see it talking world peace. Again, it seems like a lot of propaganda. It seems like a lot of counter chess moves going on. I wouldn't trust any of it too much, but it's worth just observing these trends, which tend to seem like they want to stimulate markets and settle markets, which they very well might need right now because they're in a tough spot with their stock markets. Again, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I just want to be very clear. I want to make the absolute best videos I can here, but the industry has changed a lot over the last few years. And like I said, I see a lot of people in the comments being like, give me tickers, 100x plays, God coins list. And it's just not the same industry it was back when the market was pumping in 2020 and 2021. A lot's changed, and I want to figure out how to push my content to that next level, to really be entertaining, to be informative, to be just genuine additions to the space. And I don't think alpha calls are the best way to do that. I think that they're easy and they're everywhere, and I could easily rattle off tickers that are going to go up. But I think even harder would be to contribute constructively to the space with content. Again, I appreciate all you guys who have been rocking with me. Really what I do for most of my day is focused on the project that I'm building, which is Imposters and Gigamart, which is the Superverse. Of course, those are the things that I spend the vast majority of my time on. And really, that's what I think is going to advance the space the most. I've got some really cool plans in the works for content, and I want to make it super rewarding. Anyway, I just want to reiterate over and over again, position sizing, keeping your positions small and targeted, and understanding that the game is very long here, and understanding that you'll get some great buys and that you'll get some less great buys. But having a plan that really looks years out into the future is, in my opinion, the way to win this market. We have a ton of chop, and so if you get emotional on the ups and you get emotional on the downs, you'll end up getting over FOMO'd and over FUD'd. The key is to remain unemotional, and the easiest way to do that is to keep your position sizes small enough, not overcommit at any one moment, because then you're just going to be crossing your fingers and praying, and that's no fun when the market is as crazy and volatile as crypto is right now. Again, if we bust through 25, it'll be great, and if we don't, it could be a return back to the 20K region or even below. Again, I'm not focused completely on the charts here. There's some great TA traders here. I'm accumulating stuff I believe will be here when the times flip on and are good again. And one of the things that got me through the last bear market completely was epic content creators. So if you guys enjoy this content, keeping the energy in the room, keeping people excited about what's going on here in crypto land through the good times and the bad, you know what to do. Smash up those likes. And we're going to be bringing you some interesting stuff, some new stuff that other content creators aren't doing, and I believe really will evolve the space. As always, I'm EllioTrades, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.